5 weeks after the EF3 tornado with 165-mile-per-hour winds touched down in Kokomo, residents and city officials are still in the long process of cleaning up and rebuilding. I recently toured the hardest hit areas with Kokomo Mayor Goodnight.
Now it's kind of go slow here. These are the apartments, and this is the country club. You're going to see where the path went. And see, they had to put all these new poles up within a couple days. These are the apartments that were impacted.
Well, obviously a lot of damage here. Where are we right now?
We're on the west side of Kokomo. These are Park Place apartments. The 249 apartment units, we had to condemn them temporarily while they're being rebuilt. So right now no one's living here, so they were almost 100% occupied, so we still have people that are in a temporary housing situation.
How many people are displaced right now in Kokomo?
Well, we have no one we went past the emergency shelter phase, and there are still people that are living with their in-laws or a brother or some of that. And I don't have an exact number at this point. And then, yeah, take a left here. We'll cut through there, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because the park's down there that we're gonna see, but we'll take the other route, cut through there. But this was just this was a wall of trees, and now that's where we're gonna head down into the devastated area down there.
So here we are at Highland Park, and it's not just homes, but trees and playground equipment. There's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. This is the south side of Highland Park. Highland Park is the second largest park in our park system. And I equate it to the closest thing we have to a state forest. I think last number we lost about 70 trees that were over 100 years old.
And that's not
this
something
area
you can replace in a day.
Nope. Yeah. It's not. The playground equipment we will figure that out, but we're working on a reforestation plan. Obviously, we've already begun to order trees. Some of the playground equipment, a lot of it was older playground equipment. We'll get some insurance money for that. We won't get any for the tree replacement.
So when something like this happens, obviously you're going through a lot here, but it must be somewhat nice to have all of this help and support coming from outside of the city as well.
We've just had an outpouring. Probably 20 to 25 different cities sent some manpower, equipment, at least for one day. Some stayed multiple days, so I can't thank them enough. We just had an announcement, a local credit union that's helping us with our Rebuild Highland Park plan to rebuild the playground area and start the reforestation of Highland Park. We hope to have a few other corporate sponsors come in to help us start that process. We've had sporting teams, high school sporting teams from around here that have just stepped up. There are hundreds of good stories to come from a terrible situation.
Goodnight says the funds raised for the Rebuild Highland Park plan will be used not only to plant new trees, but replace the ADA compliant playground that was damaged.